What's up, YouTube? Stobo here, back with another horror for October. This will be Horror 3. I've had a couple of people tell me they're actually looking forward to this, and so I promised y'all Horror 3 tonight. You're getting it. I did make a bet with one of my friends that if she joined my Power Rangers roleplay group and stuck with it, that I would do an erotica short story. So, look forward to that. So without further ado, let's get into another story from my short story book called The Suicide Confession. I was sitting there when it happened. She's not coming home. I didn't know what to do. I went crazy. I was shaking. I couldn't tell if it was from fear or from anger. Fear because I had lost her and knew she was never coming back. I'm not good on my own. It's too much to handle. Anger because she knew what this would do to me Anger because she knew what this would do to me and she didn't care. One night, about a week after she left, I was sitting at the local bar drunk. The thoughts of her still running through my mind. I tried chasing her away shot after shot, but I failed every night. I was lost in a bottle with nowhere to go. I was falling fast and didn't care to get up. Suddenly, I saw a light. I was walking down the street when I saw the sign. Now open, Pepper's Gun Store. It was like I was in a trance. I walked into the store. So I walked into the store. As soon as I walked in there was my answer, a 12-gauge shotgun. I bought the gun and a box of ammo. She had not moved or changed the locks. She never took the key back either. I knew I acted now, I would get caught, so I waited. If I acted now, I would get caught, so I waited. After 3 months, it was time. I watched her every day and learned her every move and her new schedule. I knew when the best time to strike and to kill was. Finally, it was 9 o'clock at night. It was dark and nobody around. I got out of my car and walked to the door, shotgun in hand. At the door, her porch light never came on, just as planned. Checking to see if the shells were in the gun one last time. Once that was done, I unlocked the door and went upstairs. I quietly opened her bedroom door, then went to the bed. I stood over her in bed with the shotgun loaded. She opened her eyes was about to scream when I pulled the trigger. A hole opened up in her bed, and the back of her skull was now on the floor under the bed. Her brains were everywhere, along with skull fragments. I rushed out of the house and to my car. I sped off and went home. I cleaned the gun so it looks like it had never been fired, then placed it next to the box of ammo. I replaced the bullet I shot so it looked unused. Weeks went by and it seemed like I was going to get away with it. The police were having trouble because the suspect just walked in. I found that part funny. As time went on, it started to get to me. I killed the woman I loved. I couldn't live with myself anymore. I couldn't live in a world where she wasn't. So I went back to the bar and crawled back into my bottle. When I left that night, I was different. I was going to kill myself. I couldn't do it sober. No way. Stumbling to my gun, I finally reached it and sat down. Crying, I grabbed the bullets, then loaded the gun. I got on my knees and put the gun under my chin. Then, with what I thought was my last breath, I pulled the trigger. I woke up on the floor, most of my head gone, and I couldn't breathe. I ripped my throat out of my neck and was able to breathe. Before I passed out from the pain, I managed to dial the police. When they arrived, the police called an ambulance and they got me to the hospital. There is where I woke up. For the last time, I was put on life support and was rushed to surgery. When I woke from the anesthesia, I demanded to see an officer. I couldn't talk yet, so they gave me a pen and paper. Once the officer was there, I wrote on the paper my confession to killing my ex. I signed it, then handed it to the officer. After he read it, he handcuffed me to the bed and called for backup. It was too late, though. By the time the other officers came in, I had already pulled the life support and died. The police placed my urn next to my ex's tombstone. We lay together forever now. At least I won't have to worry about her leaving me again. So, sorry that one was a little bit short. I had to pick a shorter one because where I'm at, it is 11, 12 at night, and, well, I'm tired. So, I could have done a better job. I will do a better job in part 4, I promise. So, Bobby and Patricia, sorry, it was kind of rushed. I will be writing more because I have to fill this for you guys, and I have to finish my Star Wars one. So tomorrow around noon, look forward to Chapter 3 of the Star Wars novel, An Inquisitor Story. Look forward to another Power Ranger review. I hope you all caught the clue in this. I mean, I make them pretty fucking obvious, so if you can't catch them, sorry, you're fucking stupid. Just kidding. I am just kidding. I have a weird sense of humor, but if you can't find the clue, that's fine. We love you anyway, so please just like, subscribe, share. I will be trying to do movie reviews. I'm not sure how it's going to work. Probably start out with DVDs that I already have or movies that are coming out that I may have access to watch. So stay tuned for that. I'm going to try to do that into a segment. And quick announcement. Me and a buddy of mine, Jeremy Duncan, have created a way to play Magic the Gathering online. For those of you who don't know, Magic the Gathering is a card game of spells and monsters and goblins and elves and a whole bunch of stuff. But we have found a way to play it through Facebook Messenger. So if y'all want to know how to do that or into that, please message me or drop a link in the comments below. You can find me on Facebook, private message me there, and we will get everything set up. So, again, I hope y'all caught the clue. And again, I was just joking about the being stupid part. That was rude. I apologize for that. So, till next time, this has been Stobo. Like, subscribe, share. Deuces.